What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be putting these badass SRT powered door sill guards and just regular SRT on the back. Now I got these from Blacktop Graphics on eBay. I'm gonna try to get y'all a link down here to ones that I purchased. They're really good deals, like 19 bucks. And I contacted them and said I wanted the SRT powered written on my front ones. And I mean, they responded back immediately. They had great customer service, sent me a rendering of what it looked like, and asked me, was that it? And I said, yes. And boom, here we are. They also sent me a couple other goodies that you'll see in other videos, and I want to go ahead and show y'all this right here, lanyard that they sent. It's pretty cool of them to send this. Good quality lanyard. Now I don't use these, but you know, it may be featured in a giveaway or something like that. I just think it's really cool for them to throw stuff in. Love it when companies do stuff like that. So let's get out here to this car. I got a new tripod, and I'm gonna try to set it up the way I can get, you know, pretty good video for you guys. All right, guys, so I hope everything's picking up real good here. I got some lights set up. Got my tripod set up. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm a firm believer in CarPro products. You'll see them in plenty of my videos. And I'm not sponsored by them. I don't only use CarPro, but it's just a product that I like to use. They make good stuff. So first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and spray the area with CarPro Eraser. And what it is it's an intensive oil and polish cleaner, and it'll leave no residues behind. So it works good as a glass cleaner, but what it was primarily designed for was to clean the paint surface before a coating is applied. So it's some good stuff. It doesn't leave anything behind, no residues or anything like that. So how I'm going to apply it now is this right here is my soapy solution. I'm going to use the wet method. This right here is just clean water. This right here is the sticky side of it. And I'm gonna line up, try to figure out where I want this at. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is line it up with the back here and get the edge lined up that way. It'll be a little easier to move it around because it is a wet application. So what I'm gonna do is be careful and peel this out, because the center of some of these, now as I peel it, I wanna take my solution and spray. Make sure all the, see, one caught right here. So have to fold it back up, press, get it out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it again. All right, so plenty of soapy solution. I'll line up my edge here where I want it. Okay, so I want a little overhang over my edge. I'm looking, making sure everything's even, lined up here, even this way. And what I'm gonna do is take just this little squeegee I have here and run it from the middle and start working it out. Work it all the way out. I hold this thing at an angle. It helps force the water out of it. All right, take my rag. Sop up some of this excess water. Again. Applying some pressure this time. Got some firm pressure this time. Before it was just kind of light pressure. Trying to get all the water out of it. Now, I left overhang here on the edge, so I'm gonna come on the edge and just kind of go over it. And get it folded over. Now I just come back with my hand and fold this over. All right, we've got it on. Get it started here. And you want to peel back at an angle. You don't want to be lifting up on this. Peel back at an angle, nice and slow. And pay attention to where these, you know, centers are. Like this is the center of the D. Make sure that it stays in place. This little line on the R here Make sure it keeps its place. Sop up some of the extra water here. This O. And the little line on the P. When I did these on my 2016, the little line on the P actually came off, and I wasn't paying attention. And it stayed off. I didn't even know it was gone. All right, so very light. I mean, that was 0 pressure because I don't want these things to slide. Now, I press down, make sure all this stuff is seated in there. Make sure my edge rolled over good. Like I said, light pressure. I'm just pressing down, getting all the water up. And that's this side finished. So as you can see, rolled over the edge nicely, nice and even. I really love the way these look. I mean, they look amazing. Shout out to Blacktop Graphics for sure. Let me get over here and do the other side real quick. All right, so this side, just another angle. Again, CarPro Racer. My towel here. And I'm just gonna record this passenger side. Normally if I did it on the driver, I wouldn't come over here and record the passenger side because it's the exact same process, but it's just a different view and angle. Maybe you might have missed a little bit of what I was doing here or there. Again, I'm lining up with this edge right here because that's where I wanted it, and I'm gonna leave a little bit of overhang. Soapy solution on. Start peeling. And the SRT usually comes off pretty easily. Meaning that it doesn't, none of the pieces get stuck to the paper usually. But in the powered part on these particular ones, there's another piece down there. So just press it. It's wanting to be a pain. See if I can get it off of there. All right, that D gave me a fit there. All right, so lay it on, line up the edges here. Excuse my head. Okay, so it is maneuverable. It's on here, and I want this overhang, so I need to lift it up. Make sure I'm staying lined up. A little bit more of this soapy solution on here. There we go. Make sure my corner's lined up there. Excuse my head. Make sure that it's even. All right. Squeegee. Top center. Light pressure the first time. Angled squeegee, then medium pressure, angled, work over my edge here. Across. Very light pressure. And we'll just go ahead and start peeling this off. Again, you don't want to pick up. careful around the little centered sections. That one tried to lift a little. Oh, that one did. Look, there's the pea. Fell right on the floor. So what I'm gonna do, spray it. Sop up the extra water. You can see my little helper came out. You see me doing this? All right, everybody. That's the pea back in there. You see it kind of left me there for a second. But that's why you got to be careful and pay attention. Get it peeled off. Again, light pressure, light pressure, light pressure. You're just dabbing up the water that's left on it. Make sure this edge is down. Well, looks good, don't it? So we're here on the passenger side rear, and the placement on these things, to me, in my opinion, is pretty important, because why do we have these? Why am I putting this on the car? Why do people put these on their car? Well, they want to try to have some sort of style and protect people's feet from dragging across here. So you don't want to place it back here. What good is that going to do? Nobody's feet drags across there. So to me, what I'm trying to do is line this up with the edge up here again. So I gave myself a reference point with the corner, and it also is where people's feet mostly drag. Surface has been cleaned. Peel sticker off. These that are just SRT usually come off pretty easily. Soap solution on it. Get it lined up on my upper edge. Excuse my head here. All right, got it lined up. Got my amount of overhang that I want set. It's even. Light pressure just to get it kind of locked in. Then a medium pressure. Try to push some of this water out. Then heavy pressure. And when I say heavy pressure, I don't mean pushing down so hard that you're going to damage the vinyl, but you need to push down hard enough to where you're smoothing the air out from underneath the vinyl. So then start your edge, get it worked over. All right, and some of your edge work here, it's gonna have to be done once you've taken the backing off and it dries out a little bit so you can push the water on out of it. But still the same thing, even though you don't have to worry too much about the centers coming out. You still want to not pull up, you want to pull back at a pretty extreme angle. You see, a piece of it came off. Try to go at my angle. Get it locked down. You can use your squeegee to try to help you here. All right. So now what I need to do is sop up some of this extra water. So I'm just pushing it down. Take my thumb on the edge here. Get that edge locked in. Pushing down on the corner where I rolled it. And that's this side. There we go. Really looks great. A little bit of edge roll over here. It's gonna do its job and look great while doing so. So check out Blacktop Graphics, guys. You can send them a message from eBay, and they'll put just about whatever you want them to put on one of these stickers. So thanks for tuning in. Remember, please subscribe if you want to see more. Helps me out. It's the chase to 1,000 subscribers to get back monetized. And I really appreciate each and every one of you that's watching the videos, liking and commenting. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video.